next up, the small glimpse that I got to catch on this next game is a bit of a shameless sellout, but I actually realized that one or two people actually noticed me from CSGO, from some of the work that I've done with Counter-Strike. This next game has some elements to it, and it's for my person. I'm not biased or anything, but I feel like this is very appealing to my eye. Maybe it is for you as well. Maybe for the jury, they're going to be very interested on this one. It is a game called Riflemen, and this is from a team who came from the Tampere qualifiers, and they're from Kotka, so a team from Kymenlaakso, so it's always very nice to see, coming from the whole Kouvola story from behind. And also one thing I do want to quickly mention before we welcome the team on stage, our final contestant, our 9th team, has withdrawn due to health issues, so we only have this and the next, so we have 2 more pitches, and after that we're going to have the lunch break. So, without further ado, let's welcome on stage Normogames.
Hi, my name is Niko Viitio, and I am the CEO of our brand new game studio called Normogames. We are based in Kotka, Finland, and all of us are first-year game programming students at XAM Kotka. And more about our team. I am the lead designer of Normogames. Then we have our awesome programmers Samuli Kosonen and Ott Otsla. Our talented graphic designer is Ilmari Salmi. And last but not least, our audio engineer and music composer Jaakko Mela. But now, our game, the Riflemen. It is a fun, fast-paced, multiplayer first-person shooter game where players will have to fight with bolt-action rifles and knives. However, they can still get better weapons from supply drops, and they can be a shotgun, sniper rifle, bazooka, sword, or frag grenades. You can play this online or offline. And what makes the Riflemen unique? Well, there is no reloading. The weapons sways on the hip, so players will have to aim down the sights to get those nice headshots. And they are worth getting, because they are insta-kills. The Riflemen has also fun, low-poly graphics. Currently, we have 2 different game modes. We have a team deathmatch, that is your basic team-based elimination mode, where you just pew, pew, pew. And then we have a domination, where there is 3 different flags that players have to capture and hold in order to win. We also have war game types that you can mix with these game modes. There are normal hardcore, bare bones, and bare bones hardcore. In hardcore, every damage is insta-kill. And in bare bones, there are no supply drop weapons. Well, let's stay on this. But more about our possibilities. In the future, we could add more game modes like tag or zombies. Players could customize more room settings by decreasing gravity or adding more movement speeds. We could also make those seasonal events like snowball fights during Christmas. And the business model We are going to sell this game on Steam with price of 12 euros, but on launch it's going to be 10 euros. We could make a possible supporter pack with price of 5 euros and it gives you custom skins. Our target audience is teens and young adults. And we are going to release this game this year in 2022 in Q3 or Q4. So grab your rifles, put on your helmets and see you on the battlefields.
So we had a bit of a tech issue with the presentation, but no worries. I'm pretty sure
no
you're still going to be on your booth, so people can ask you more questions about the ending parts. I was thinking about a question, but I'll leave it for later. I think you guys have something on your mind right away. I believe so.
Yeah, I do. I think we've seen some teams today which were twice your size, and they were talking about 2023. And you guys are half the size, and you have a huge game here, and I heard a lot of features you mentioned here. So the question is how long you worked on this, and what makes you sure you're going to make it this year to have it ready?
Thank you for question, and we have currently developed this amount around 10 months. And we have 8 maps, 2 game modes, and 7 weapons. So we are nearly finished. We also have customization in-game. So we try to finish those and polish the maps and make it bug-free.
Thank you so much. So, how many players there is typically in one game mode or in one match?
There is 10 players, 5 versus 5. But you can adjust it. It's like 1 versus 1 or 3 versus 3.
Okay. I'm wondering, I perhaps don't understand this genre so well, but there are Fortnite and Battlefield and so many games. Why would I play this one?
Well, we wanted to make a game that is more into casual gamers. This game is very basic to get into and fast to get into matches. They are like 5 minutes, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and there are no attachments to weapons. Every player has only bolt action rifle and knife, but in game they can still get better weapons from supply drops, and they are like kill streaks. But they are better because every player will get them, not only the best ones, because there is timer.
Okay. For example, I played quite similar type of game, and platform was Roblox, and it's free to play, and I would guess that there are quite many free to play games also in this genre. So if I can download and test those for free, why would I now give you $10 and get this? Because I can do it for free.
Yeah, thank you, and I understand the thing. We have talked about making a free trial on Steam that player can test it, and if they like it, they can buy it.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I'll ask a question in between. Since we're going for the FPS genre here, usually you have someone in the team who's maybe very good or a good reactionary, understands the game. Who is the nuori osuja of your team?
Yeah.
Basically, a lead-up question into how much does that actually help when it comes to game design and from that, like balancing and stuff, because it is a multiplayer game. You say it's a casual game. If there's a lot of competitive gamers who want to be better than the original casual gamer, how much does that experience help you into developing the game?
Yeah, so between the 5 of us, we have about, I would say, over 10,000 hours in competitive FPS games, so I'd say it helps a lot. All the balancing, the movement, the aiming. It's the thing we've got the most praise from our feedbacks is that the movement is just right, the aiming is just right, and it's just fun every time. We just want to get one more match.
All right, all right.
I don't have any question, but I just like applaud you guys. Exactly what you should be doing. Like, do what you enjoy, kick ass, and kind of like just build it. Who cares if anybody ever plays it, but you build it.
Word.
Yeah, thank you.
It's multiplayer.
All right, well, that's for the Q&A for this one. Thank you so much for the presentation, guys. Let's get a round of applause.